So there's several cameras and videos throughout the entire route of travel that later in the investigation we were able to identify. As we identified those locations and went to see if video was still able to be there, it had already been overwritten or was not available.
Now, I want to take you back. You did the search in Ypsilanti. Did you do any other searches kind of immediately at that time?
Yes.
Tell me about one of them. We're going to go through them and start with one of them.
Okay. So after we didn't find anything in Ypsilanti, I kind of got to go backwards a little bit and go back to who we had known was the last contact with her, which was Mr. Butts. So we did a search warrant for his home. Later, I believe it was like later that night, 13th into the 14th, we kind of worked all the way through. We did a search warrant to obtain his cell phone so we could try to do an extraction. We contacted the jail to look through his property. There was no cell phone in the property. We then ordered the jail calls to see if there was any conversations. Anybody that he had talked to, we knew that he had turned himself in on February 7th. As we started to listen to those jail calls, there was a call where he had asked his shop partner, Cordell Wright, to retrieve a phone out of a vehicle. We then went and picked up Mr. Wright and brought him down to our headquarters to talk to him about the cell phone. He did confirm and he acknowledged the phone call. He said that vehicle came up there. It was a Tahoe, Tashi's vehicle, Tashiana, and that he had looked in the back seat and tried to find where the phone was that Mr. Butts kind of described where he had hid it in this vehicle. He said that he was unable to locate it. So at that point, we then did a workup on Tashiana to find out where she lived, what type of vehicle she had. It matched the description that he kind of described. We did a search warrant for her home in an attempt to locate the cellular device and any other possible evidence that may help us and direct us to where Messiah is.
Okay, so I'm going to backtrack a little bit. You started off with the search warrant at Mr. Butts' home.
Yes.
And would that be the one on Wilshire?
Yes.
Okay. And did you find anything at his house?
Yes.
And what is it that you found?
So from his home, we had recovered, there were some electronic devices. We recovered some phones, maybe a tablet, and we recovered his ID, wallet, and a firearm that was with his wallet. Where there was 2 actual firearms, and then there was a long gun, a rifle that was in the closet.
And did that search warrant include a vehicle?
Yes.
And what kind of vehicle did it include?
It included all vehicles that we believe may be associated. At that time, we impounded a Cadillac Escalade.
Now, you said at that point you knew that Mr. Butts had turned himself in to, is it the Wayne County Jail?
Yes.
And is that was back on February 7th of 2024?
Correct.
And at that time, did you know how long he was serving his sentence for?
We had got information that he was possibly going to be there till December.
Okay. And that would be completely unrelated to, that sentence is completely unrelated to your investigation?
Yes.
Okay. And then you said that you had pulled some jail call, that jail call that you had listened to, that was previously admitted as People's Exhibit 1?
Yes.
Okay. And that led you to Tashiana Davis?
Correct.
And then you subsequently executed a search warrant at her house?
Correct.
And is that on that street?
Yes.
Okay. And she had a vehicle there that matched the description that Cordell Wright had given you?
Yes.
Okay. Would that have then you subsequently searched that vehicle.
Yes.
And what is it that you found in that vehicle?
I found in that vehicle an iPhone 11, and it was in the exact area that Mr. Butts had described to his shop partner Cordell, where it would be located.
Okay.
They found that
And
phone.
that phone, okay, so ultimately, after you do that, what's the next step that you took?
Well, we had to identify that that was the actual correct phone. It was in the right place, but we still needed to get it to our headquarters.
I know he felt like a clown.
Downloaded, we had the phone there. We made a call to 911 from that phone in order to see what the identification number was to try to verify so we weren't just taking random phones. It did come back to Jarvis Butts' phone number that we were looking for. The phone was then placed on evidence and taken to our base.
And what's the next thing that you did after that?
So after that, the phone now is getting processed under the search warrant. It is given to, I was given to Detective Markle, where she processed that. We then continued, we had searched the residence on Wilshire, we had searched Neff, we also executed a search warrant at 9,000 Connor.
And what's 9,000 Connor?
9,000 Connor is the location that was identified that Jarvis Butts worked at with his shop partner.
Okay. And did you find anything or anything at 9,000 Connor?
We did take some things as evidence. There was a lot of activity going on, so I had multiple different units from within our homicide squad assisting me with different search warrants that we were executing. We used the Northeast squad actually executed the Connor location search warrant. They were advised there were some items to look for, obviously children's clothing. We had given a description of a Rugrats jacket, a fur hood.
They found the fur coat at Jarvis' shop.
At that time, we were told that the shoes
Lord have mercy.
white Nike shoes that we had been looking for. There was an area in the shop, as I reviewed the evidence, photos where there's like children's coloring books and maybe things that when the children are there that they're using.
Children comic books.
Were any interviews besides the one with Cordell Wright taking place at this time?
So at that time, I had interviewed, when we went to Wilshire, we had interviewed the woman that he lives with. That's a fiance or girlfriend, but that was Miss Angel. We interviewed her there. Tashiana was in the hospital when we had executed the search warrant at her house. I had had a conversation with her on the phone. For her later, I believe it might have been like the next day or two later that she came down to headquarters. We had interviewed Cordell at that time, and now we're just kind of going through everything that we had at that moment to try and take the next steps.
Okay. When about is Mr. Butts interviewed for the first time?
So he was interviewed, we got it, looked at it on the 12th, 13th, we executed all the search warrants. On the 14th, Mr. Butts, I believe it was the 14th, he was brought down to headquarters, or the 15th. I would have to look.
Okay. And that's okay. There's be just a couple days after you get the case.
Yeah.
Okay. Based on Mr. Butts' first interview, which your Detective Mays here to testify about, did you do anything based off of that interview?
So based on that interview, we had obtained the text now, which was turned over to us from TPS, which was the initial, I believe it was like maybe 1 week's worth of text now, so like the very end of December into the 1st of January. So during that interview was when it was asked by Detective Mays and Detective Johnson regarding the text message about needing to be picked up.
Okay. Now, if you know, estimate about how many search warrants did you execute?
probably over 20.
Hey, boo.
If it throughout the entire, it has to be over 20.
And what kind of searches were done in this case in general?
So we searched, as far as like land searches,
All kinds.
all kinds. Well, we searched Ypsilanti, and we did our workup, and we're looking at different locations that Mr. Butts had been to. We identified an area out in Flint Township that he had gone out to back and forth before, and that was an area that Shannon Harris, his child's mother, had lived at. So this was kind of like a route out there, and we located, there was like a big retention pond out there. So that was another place that we had dive teams come out. We had the helicopter, the cadaver dogs, and we searched out Flint Township. As you start breaking down the phone mapping a little bit more on Mr. Butt's phone, it kind of led us to 7 Mile and Bird.
She can't tell
What's up,
everything,
Wild
baby.
Bird?
She
So
can't
7
tell
Mile and
everything
Bird
good on the track.
is
In the prelim.
vacant parking lot on the southwest corner. It used to be a golf course. So the entire south side of 7 Mile, from Berg, and then heading back east, used to be a golf course, which is now shut down. And then on the other side of Berg, there's a parking lot where it has like a vacant building, which used to be the clubhouse for the golf club. And then right behind that parking lot is the Rouge River.
And when's the first time that you get out to 7 Mile and Bird?
You heard me, Red baby, she can't tell everything. Not now, she can't.
We went out once. It was probably maybe a couple weeks later that we went out there. We went out there once, and I remember it had snowed. So when we went out there, it wasn't as easy to search. We're kind of looking if somebody was just placed out there, or if something was easily identifiable, but because of the snow, we knew that we were going to have to come back again once that melted, because it'd be easier to see underneath.
Okay. And so you go out there again?
We've been out there multiple times. I've probably been out there 7, 8 times, all with various dive teams. We searched the complete river from 8 Mile all the way down past 96 on foot with cadaver dogs, in boats, in the water.
I haven't seen that.
We had state police actually had their helicopter fly the entire route so we could GPS all the log
I
jams.
haven't seen that part. What you talking about?
With specialized teams to come in to help cut these log jams apart, which go throughout the river.
I can't wait.
And then throughout the season, obviously,
I haven't seen them pictures you're talking about.
which now brings the debris onto the land, so you have to actually search the land a couple hundred feet. And some places that the water has pulled debris. We searched the homes, as I said. Searched the vehicles.
So when you're out there at 7 Mile and Bird, do you have an idea of what you're looking for?
Yes.
Okay. And what was the idea of what you're looking for?
So initially when we were out there, again, we had the clothing description. We had the picture of her that she had sent that night, or that day that she was missing out.
Oh,
So we were looking for the black hoodie. We were looking for, again, initially we were told blue and white gym shoes.
Now, is there a time where that changes?
Yes.
Okay, and what is it that makes that change?
So as we go out to areas of search, when we leave, a lot of times large community groups may go out there, right? And they saw that we were at Sutherlandburg, and I know people come out there to help. There was a group that had been out there, and they were recording, and they saw a pair of Nike shoes, which were the red and black. We were alerted of those on our initial search. It's documented in our river search report.
Vary told them the blue and white
Red and
shoes.
black. We were looking for blue and white Nike shoes. We left them
Mm-hmm.
there, but we did GPS the coordinates.
So that would have been Border Patrol Agent Wyatt Barnes.
Yes.
Okay, you heard his testimony.
initial search, we knew they were out there, and the pink hoodie was identified, but we didn't collect them, because again, we didn't have anything about a pink hoodie or a pink onesie. And the shoes weren't matching, and there's a lot of...
Well, they showed it on a picture.
There's a lot of shoes out there, there's people's...
A lot gonna be showed in court.
There's all type of debris, so I can't collect every single piece of clothing and article that we find. Later, I get the information that as the search team is out there, they had called 911 because they saw the shoes.
Red baby, did you know her coat was found in the shop? The lady found her coat. The coat I've been trying to find for the
It's my
longest.
brother that reached out to me, and he sent me a picture of Messiah wearing the black and white Nike shoes.
See?
Once I saw she had the exact same shoes on that are depicted, that were described out there, I knew immediately where to go. I gathered a couple members of my team, and we immediately went back out to where the shoes were GPS located and recovered the shoes. As we were there, that's when we found the black hoodie and then the pink jumpsuit that had been laid out by Agent White.
Okay. Now,
See, somebody tampered with the evidence when she left it.
you had a photo that they were associated with Messiah in some way. Did
She did.
I was asking Annette to see if Messiah's...
But you know what? It's a lot
Okay.
were found in that shop.
Those pairs from Annette.
No.
I believe he was
So,
gonna. I got to be careful what I say.
The pink jumpsuit, the black hoodie, the shoes. What do you do with them?
Those are all...
She had them blue and white shoes on.
Placed on evidence. Those items were wet, so I had to wait, obviously, for them to dry. Once they're ready to be processed and they're finished drying, then I create a lab report.
You know what? See, I think that she had on the blue jean. To me, this the sky blue jeans, the blue pants, because it look like they always let her wear it at the school instead of. But sometimes they let her wear the uniform pants.
The items to the lab, which is all in the same building.
Okay. Now,
She had on her clothes, her school clothes,
one time when you were out at 7 Mile and Bergen,
but she ain't have on that stuff in the woods though.
were you, I guess, familiar with kind of the weather back? Let's start with back in
Excuse me.
Yeah, so I searched it. There's a weather site where you can search the dates and cities and what the weather was like. On the 9th into the 10th, they had rain here. If you remember, we had a very mild winter. In 2024, the January months, we had a lot of rain that month, which would have caused water levels to rise.
Now,
See, when she left them shoes out there, they tampered with them shoes.
is there, did you interview a,
Oh, they went to the shop
tell me how that came about.
and found her shirt, her coat, and that rug red coat too. They found a lot in there. Children, books, coloring books, everything in it. See, I didn't know that either, Red Baby, until she said it. I'm kind of late with some stuff.
She said that she was the sister of Jarvis, and that she was concerned that she may have seen Isaiah but wasn't sure on the date and if she could come down and talk.
Okay, and that's all what she had testified to that you had heard.
Yes.
Okay. Now, when you also heard that she had given Detroit police consent to look at her phone locations and perform a phone extraction,
Yes.
and that Detective Sarah Marco was actually the one to perform that extraction.
Yes.
Okay. Did you yourself look at the phone location data that was on Chinawan's phone
Yes, even before we extracted the phone, when she was in there in the interview, she had given me consent to look at her phone. She wasn't quite sure how to get to the locations. She had Google on her phone, so we went to the Google Maps, went to her timeline, and then specifically clicked on January
Thank
9th
you.
to see if it showed her route. When we got to the January 9th date, it was confirmed that that is the date that she was at 9,000 Kana. That helped us with the timeline of when she was there compared to when we know Mr. Butson left that location to head out to Ypsilanti on the 9th.
And
They checked that car. They got that phone. They got everything.
internet was supposed to exhibit 85. I mean 58.
So I just put y'all another video out there, but you need to check that out too. I just put the upload. It's still uploading.
Look at that. Tell me if you recognize it.
Yes, this is a cell-right extraction report that was conducted by Detective Marco for Tijuana Butson cellular device.
Okay. And that report specifically includes the location data and the subsequent pages as it relates to.
Mm-hmm. Go back when you get a chance. Look at just the beginning of the video. I didn't know that either. That's why I like to do a recap because a lot of y'all working, a lot of y'all be busy, and we don't have time to watch stuff.
You observed that the day when you interviewed.
Yes.
I believe you were supposed to state. And I want to
Mm-hmm.
direct you to
Sure did. See, that's why I wanted. I be trying to look out for my people
three
who be busy a lot, cause we don't see stuff.
uh, page 5. Where where does it say that Ms. Butts was from 3:45 p.m. to 5:16 p.m.?
So it gives the location described as, here it says Sickle, and it gives the address of 9,000 Connor Street, Detroit, Michigan, 48213.
And do you know whether you know connected with the gas station?
Yes.
She said she found a whole lot of stuff in that shop.
Now, to go back just a little bit, you said um, you were kind of going through all the phone mapping in order to kind of backtrack as to where your investigation goes and where you should search.
Yes.
And those maps were testified to by Sergeant O'Rourke.
Yes.
Okay. Now, she mapped certain locations, and she believes she stated that you had given her some of those locations to map.
Correct.
Okay. Now, I want to direct you to in People's Exhibits 33, 34, Aramaic. The blue dot here. What is it that indicates, and what is the importance of that?
This blue dot is going to be 9,000 Connor.
And that's the address associated with Mr. Butt's hut.
Yes.
And that's the same for Exhibit 34.
Yes.
And
Look at state with all the evidence. I thought y'all didn't have that much
and then a
evidence.
purple dot. Tell me, what is the significance of the purple dot?
The purple dot is going to be the residence that
Me
Mr.
too.
Butts resides at on Wilshire.
And in Exhibit 36, on page 2,
I do
there's
too.
another, it's like a pinkish kind of purple dot.
See,
Um,
I thought King said he took out that tether too.
What's the red dot?
If I'm not mistaken, there's a whole lot of lies in this thing
The
right
red dot
here.
is going to identify 20,000 Harper, which was the Park Crest Motel.
there's like another, it's like a pinkish kind of purple dot. Julie, what is, oh, I'm sorry, red.
See,
Red dot.
King throwing y'all off too, cause King said she had a phone.
The red dot is going to identify 20,000 Harper, which was the Park Crest Motel.
She got all that evidence, but
On page 404, there is a lighter purple dot along with that red dot. What does the purple dot indicate?
That dot is going to indicate 4 East Alexandria.
And what's the significance of 4 East Alexandria?
Mr. Butts has a different girlfriend that lives at that location.
yeah, I looked at that East Alexandria. Right. Because she's supposed to. I
And
think it was staged to look like she was missing.
there's a red dot. Which dot is that?
That would identify 7 Mile and
If
Bird.
she ran away, it wouldn't have been staged like that, see.
You tell me. What was found in the Milenberg area again?
7 Mile and Bird area is where we
See,
identified
see,
the hoodie, the pink jumpsuit, and the shoes. And it's also the area that Mr. Butts' phone was mapping with. There's an additional search area that I did not include when she had asked me before, and that was where the ID was found. We had found the ID, or received the 911 call for the ID before we went back
the lady got everything, boy.
out for the shoes at 7 Mile and Bird. So we had also searched all the Evergreen. There's the Henry Ford High School over there. We searched behind the school, the wooded areas, and all the vacant homes in that surrounding as well.
What? We got her stuff all the way down there by the high
That
school.
Miss Smith had recovered.
Yes.
Ooh, Jarvis, honey.
Now I want to go into. You had a chance to go through Mr. Butt's phone extraction. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. And you also do a search warrant as it relates to a Google account for Mr. Butts.
Yes.
Okay. And how was it that you knew what his Google Gmail was?
That was documented when I went through the cell phone.
Okay.
I put that that Google search out there for y'all just a few minutes ago. It still ain't loaded up
And
yet.
you had a chance to go through. You took a search warrant to Google for it, right?
Yes.
Is he really gonna represent himself?
Yes.
Okay.
I know he ain't that stupid.
That's the search, or that's the Gmail.
Why? Why is he representing himself? Is he crazy? King was out on work release. I seen King out on work release from the teller, but but they the last two that seen her alive. Oh, so they let him take that tether out. Oh, I didn't know that.
And your man proposed to give it 63. And you proposed to give it 63.
Joe did said she was on, but the sister didn't say she was on the phone though. This lady right here got everything.
Yes. This contains Jarvis Butts 82 at gmail.com, which was his Google subscriber information.
Oh, I got this. I got this part for y'all.
That's the first
Okay.
page. The second page is.
I ain't gonna show this again, but I do have this right here. This part right here, I already got this recorded for y'all. So I'm not gonna let y'all see this again, but I'm gonna put it back. Let me skip it. But I just uploaded a few minutes ago and showed y'all some examples, but I don't want to tell y'all what it is. So I got 2 videos taking so long to upload for y'all. I was trying to do it because I know I'm supposed to be up going out there to that pole at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock that morning. But y'all seen me earlier today. Now you said, so how did her real mama, you said, how did her real mama get the phone and then it ended up being a neighbor that had the phone when they was able to get, see, oh, where y'all getting that information from? I don't know nothing about that. I think it was going to be staged that she was going to be missing. They was going to hide her after she had the baby. They were now. I'm gonna tell you this: the video that I just uploaded for y'all, I don't think it came through yet. I talk now. I don't want to get into it now, and then I be done told you the video. But go back to this right here. She done been all up in the shop and got all that stuff on Jarvis' butt. See, it's okay. From what I don't heard thus far, when Jarvis was late doing his investigation and his phone calls, when he called Cordell, they already got the phone. And they already on, like he said, that they already busted that girl house while she was in the hospital. Okay, they already, and little mama said, the little bitty girl who car he told said that they didn't search that car, but they searched the car. The shop. I didn't know that she seen the fur. The lady right there just said that they found the fur coat. And she didn't see when the Naziah went missing, she didn't have on the clothes that was in the woods. She did not have on those red and black tennis shoes, those Nikes, when she was in the wood. So I think she had on blue and white Nikes when she went missing. That's just me. What you laughing at, Red, baby? What you laughing at? But I can't believe Butts is representing himself. Now you don't shock me. I know he ain't that crazy. Let me see what else she got. Because I already got most of the stuff that she gonna say. Now I want to get right here. Let me take this back a little bit. I want to get right here. This boy right here is looking. I'm looking at his body language. I'm looking at Butts. Let me start right here. Let me start right here. I was checking out Butts. I think something mentally wrong going on. I'm not saying it like in a bad thing, but I think it's his mind is something ain't right. Something is not right mentally. Because he sure don't act like he wasn't on no Google search. He don't act like nothing going on. And look how she looking. Look how he looking. Can't even hear this. And they don't want you to
I
hear.
would just say, for context, the officer can talk about who they are talking about in general. Who are you guys talking? Who are you and Mr. Butts and Sergeant Sullivan talking about in this interview?
Naziah Harris.
Okay. And if there's someone else that you're talking about, do you mention them by name?
Yes.
Thank you.
She said it's somebody else that she's talking about. I wonder who the other person she's talking about. They smart.
Going to continue with clue 2.
Rossi put out there about her phone because she got into it with. You said Rossi put it out there about her phone. She got into it with somebody about where the phone actually was found, and then she told what really happened. What? I don't understand that.
And playing clip 3.
What? Hold on, let me read that again. I can't hardly hear this. Now, you said, Roxy put it out there about Nazaya's phone because she got into it with somebody about where the phone actually was found. Uh, and then she told what really happened to Nisha phone. I don't understand that. I don't understand that, Red Baby.
Playing clip 4.
I don't understand that. See, see, that boy right here make me just wanna go through my phone and just look how he looking. See, I'm gonna go back to what you said. I'm about to go back to what you said about let me see, you said so how did you said now look, you said so how did her real mama get the phone and then it ended up being a neighbor that had the phone when they was able to ping it. Now I heard that that phone. I heard that that phone. The mama had the phone right. That's what I heard. I heard the mom. I hate to say I heard. Hold on for a minute. I hate to say I heard, but I did. Yeah. The mama had the phone. The mama had her phone. Hold on, cause I can't even understand what they even saying right now. Hold on
And
for a
playing
second.
clip 7.
Okay. See, they got a clear tape. They just gave us his bootleg tape, and I can't believe Jarvis sitting there acting like he didn't get on it. Hold on for a second. I'm about to answer your question. Okay. She had a phone. Okay. She had a phone, tablet, etc. Okay. Even access to Shannon's phone. Supposedly, it would have been weird for her to find Instagram messages between them. I think she was lying about that. See, I'm gonna tell you, you know what? Uh, then you said, so was she alive at the shop or maybe unconscious? Because King said that Nazai was in the car when he left to go home. Correct. She was alive. See, I don't want to give away the video that I just uploaded. Probably on here now, but I don't want to talk about. That's part of what you asking me is part of what I upload, and I believe after being after see in December 10th when he allegedly, and it's not allegedly, but I'm gonna say allegedly. When he allegedly did his research, I ain't gonna tell you the whole video. I'm just gonna tell you some of it. When he was doing the research, he did 8 of them, 8 sites. Now, which one he used, or did he use it? That happened in December. Now here you go. He was looking for. He knew Nazaria was pregnant. Being court video. Hey Naya. Okay, wait. Neil, you can't speak. Ross had got into it with the podcaster. Uh, another family member, and then she put the truth out about what happened to the phone. So y'all, okay, so which phone Ross they talking about? Which phone Ross they talking about? Okay, let me ask you something. I wish y'all could talk. I can't stand texting. See, we know, Neil, we know about the phone being. Yeah, we know all that. Hey, baby. Hey, that what? I'm supposed to be getting ready to get up at 4:30. But okay, so he was talking about where Naziah phone was being at. See, I'm confused. Y'all don't go too fast for my little old head now. Don't go too fast for my little old head now. Okay, listen. Okay. When did Naziah, what phone is Roxy speaking of? When did the Naziah phone? I remember the phone that the mama gave her, Naziah mama got that phone back. Then that phone started traveling that Naziah mama had, got from led from Naziah. So she was Roxy got upset because she kept telling the people her mama, somebody was saying that the phone was with the mother, but the mama said that. And then she said, "No, the mother, the phone wasn't over the mama house because the mama don't have a house." But I knew what the people were saying. In other words, when the mom picked up the phone started traveling. I think that's what you talking about, Red Baby. That the phone started traveling. It. My thing was, why did somebody on that, something going on, y'all, and I hate to say it, 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 I hate to say it. I don't say it before, but okay. My thing is, so you said that, yes, you right, Miss Lee. I assumed the phone Roxy had got was the one lady gave Nasiah. Yeah, cause that's what they were saying. That's what she was saying. But why did she get rid of that phone? Cause that phone started traveling. Now I brought that up in one of my other videos, and I said I'm not blaming the mom. I said I'm not blaming them. It's so many people seem like they got their hand in this stuff. But she did. She got. That's the phone. That's the phone they talking about. But now something. Hey, Sharita, something is in that phone. Something is in the phone that the mom had, unless somebody stole her phone to be nosy. So y'all got to understand. You know what? I don't have nothing against the cousin. I don't have nothing against the cousin, but I with them, they working against each other. That's why I try to stick with the investigator thing, because what like Vari did tell the truth. Yeah, just how Shannon set up there on the stand, correct, saying she saw Instagram messages, which is a dirty dog lie. Okay, they had been reading her dirty text between them. That's what's was in that phone. Right. See, I'm gonna tell you. I think Naziah was getting set up the whole time. Naziah, Naziah was gonna be the blame for the auntie, cause the auntie wasn't happy with herself. So I'm gonna punish. See, something happened to Lady. When Lady disappeared after she went through a lot with her with when about Naziah, she allegedly disappeared. Her phone got missing. I don't believe her phone got missing. I believe somebody took that girl phone. Bronson and said it was Naziah. She sure did say that phone was Naziah phone. See, what happened was when they kept taking the phone and the tablets from Naziah, somehow Naziah was communicating with her mama, allegedly. That's the way I see it. But see, when Naziah does her TikTok, she's communicating with someone close to the family, to me. Even I'm paying attention to these folks, y'all. It's too much going on in the house for number one. Because when the mom said, when the grandmama said, "Oh yeah, you just think that you can come in here when you get ready, pop up when you get ready." It seemed like she and him got a relationship. And then that's when what's the name, like they did a sprint, the 100 meter, ran over there, said, I thought you was in the family. But y'all, is she telling on TikTok? She's telling. She's telling through music. See, I used to do music when I'm upset. When I'm upset, I go to music. I either crochet. I have to sing. I have to do something. Where she is telling on them, and she communicate with somebody. What happened when they took uh Naziah's phone? When they took the tablet and punished her, somebody know that she was communicating with her mama. The phone that the mama took, that Naziah allegedly had a lot in it. The mama came over there. You remember the mama was coming in over there. The mom was coming over there. The mama was coming over there, Red. The mom was coming over there to visit. Uh-huh. See, you said unless Jarvis had some type of contact with the moms. I'm gonna tell you what you just said, Red baby. And I don't wanna say that no more, what you just said. I don't wanna say that no more. Remember when Naziah mama was having a conversation on the phone when Roxy went live? When she went live and had the mama on the phone, mama told Roxy, not the Naziah mother told Roxy, "Hey Roxy, can you repeat what you said? What you just said? What you said about the hotel? Y'all got to be paying them slick folks." See, I've been around slick folks. I've been around slick folk before. They ain't slicker than me though. But she said, "Now say that again, Roxy." And Roxy repeated herself. The mama act like she know the people that associate on the street with Jarvis. Everybody know Jarvis. Their mama's Naziah mama. All of them. Y'all got, it's a lot going on. I don't see the whole family all how they can do they did, I'm trying to be right on YouTube, but I don't see the whole family doing things in their house. And I said, oh Lord, I can't, I'm not coming over there no more. They said the mama, yeah, they ain't slick. She put the hotel stuff straight in our face. Sure did. Gotta be from around the way to understand. They said that the mama was at the travel rest. Thank you. Put to it. Look, that it. Y'all, these people right here were giving false information until they went out there and did like us, did their research. I am a very observative person, but I got to see something. I don't care if it take me days to re-listen. But like the little boy said, she had on blue and white tennis shoes. She do have a pack of red. She do have a pair of red shoes. She didn't have that on when she went missing, y'all. For the thing they put the overlay for. I feel the entire hood knew that. Everybody knows, girl. When she got out, when they played. When I put that video out there, when I said they played y'all, I wasn't lying. They played us. They played us. They staged it. They set it up. She's supposed to went run away and came back. See, Nazaria supposed to run away. The plan is she's supposed to run away, allegedly, and she ended up getting missing because of the prescription. See, he did 8 sites of different Planned Parenthood that I don't want to give away that video I just upload. It probably don't upload now. I don't know. It's 2 videos I got for y'all new. I just upload them. Let me tell y'all something. It's supposed to be like she's allegedly ran away. But after having side effect trying to get rid of what he been trying to get rid of since December the 10th, she got sick. It spooked all them. They got scared. They Jarvis, and the reason why Jarvis had to do all the research because it was his problem. It's his problem. Now, of course, Auntie gonna get mad. Why she get mad? I don't know. Going to get Nazaria some help. I don't understand why they ain't go get her no help instead of let her go out like that. Cause they got spooked. Mama know about this. The mama allegedly knows about this. Don't feel sorry for the mom. I know a lot of mama love they children, but still jealous of them. I'm telling you right. Before he drove off to 7 Mile. Oh wait, what is it? 7 Mile and Birch. Right. That what the lady said. Wait, let me say 7 Mile and then and Birch. He was being right in front of the pharmacy. I know it was late and closed, but who knows why he was over there? Who knows? Because on that site, he don't try all different patterns. I just put that video up. I don't want to talk about that right there because it's on that video. I did a whole lot of study. Y'all be all in the brain. Uh, uh, there are things that you can buy over the counter. Now, what if they would have been sitting at the hotel waiting for Jarvis to bring her to the hotel and it never happened? That way, but I think Jarvis gave later that phone. But you know what? First of all, y'all, allegedly, they already knew where Nazaria was going. The plan been out there. The plan been out there since December of last year, of the 23rd. December the 10th, the plan was to get rid of what they thought that she was pregnant. They tried like they didn't know she was pregnant, but they know she was pregnant. You don't have 5 children, you know when a woman pregnant. If Shannon would have known, she was just too far along. She was like 4 months, allegedly. We as women know, sure do. I can see her face. Even her brother said her face did. I simply think Shannon caught on too late. Shannon got on late. Shannon got on late. Shannon, see y'all, mental health is serious. Mental illness is serious. A lot of people hide a lot of stuff, but I don't want to talk about it because I don't want them to be blinking on and out this video. But I see it's two houses. But if she had the phone when she was with Jarvis, she didn't have the phone when she was with Jarvis. She ain't have no phone in that truck. I ain't about to sit here and believe big head. She ain't had no phone in no truck. If she had phone in the truck, she would have been doing TikToks. And his sister didn't know. And his sister know she didn't have no phone. There are some other dots and people that also on that map that was calling him and stuff. Sure was around that time of night. So he finna find out the key player soon. That's a good theory. But if she, you said, but if she had the phone when she was with Jarvis, how did the mother get the phone? If King and Jarvis was the only two people that saw her alive last. Now the sister saw her alive. Yeah, you're right. They the only two. See, man, everybody like Jabbo. Everybody like Jabbo. Everybody like Jabbo. Think about it, y'all. Year of 2023. It was a plan in progress. 24. They couldn't do it quick enough. They couldn't do it quick enough. They couldn't get rid of what they wanted to get rid of instead of taking her to the doctor. I don't know why they went that route. I'm going to tell you something. I think with all them people and what they involved into, somebody owes somebody some money. Allegedly. Somebody owes somebody some money. Allegedly. You got to do what you got to do. This still not even supposed to happen. They asked King what was Naziah was doing in the car. He said she showed it, said she was on her phone. But the sister said she wasn't on no phone. Who brought her phone up there to be on? Who gave them a phone? Who gave her a phone? Naziah didn't have a phone. And I'm going to tell y'all something else slick. Y'all remember Shannon said that, the auntie said that Naziah called her from school and asked her about, that's why I put that video out there. I know Naziah keep telling me to go to Bedford and Bedford. She keeps sending me to Bedford for some reason. That's why I keep talking about it. It's going to look like I'm talking about it over and over. She keep taking me there. Bedford and Bedford. Now, the auntie ain't telling y'all the whole truth on the stand. She said that Naziah asked her about Belfort and Bedford. She know where Bedford at. Naziah in the 8th grade, she know where Bedford. She been living on Bedford for years. Belfort is out there. It's before you get to Bedford. Now, I think the auntie said, call that girl from the school. I think somehow, y'all, somebody doing something slick. And they using that baby to do everything. See, I know, I'm not going to say Naziah called her. She gave Naziah direction. She gave Naziah, you got this. If you're going to set something up like you want it, It's a game to the auntie. It's a game to her because she used to doing this. So she gave Naziah directions to Balfour and down there to the wine basket. She telling Naziah what to do. You know where Balfour at. You know where Balfour at. And you know this. You know that. And you better be there. And she got off at her stop. She got off at 3 miles in Cornwall. Who runs away and get off at their main stop where everybody in the hood know them? And then they see her walking down Harper. Come on, y'all. You kidnapped the girl. That's what he did. He kidnapped Naziah. It's boy, this thing him. This boy. And y'all talking about Jarvis supposed to defend himself. He can't, y'all. He can't do that with a grand. He gonna have to have a lawyer. With a grand jury, his he gonna have to. Jarvis gonna have to have a lawyer. Law, please. So y'all think that Red Baby, y'all think that Naziah had a phone in the car? I don't. Okay, put it like this. If Naziah had a phone in the car, when did she get the phone? Because she showed him had it when his sister was there, and his sister was there when the guy counted a dog. She ain't had no phone. I'm going to tell you, I love TikTok. And I'm a grown woman. And if I'm bored, I'm going to make TikToks. That's what Naziah would have been doing outside that car, making TikToks. So, who phone was Naziah on? Did Jarvis on the way? See, Cordell said she was on the phone. So did Jarvis ever go out there to the car and give her his phone? See, y'all got to look at that. Did she? If she got Jarvis' phone, she got connected to Shannon. So y'all got to ask her, if y'all think that Naziah was on the cell phone, she was connecting to her auntie. She was talking to her mama. She was talking to a whole lot of people. She was talking to somebody in the neighborhood called her sister. It's whole cult, y'all. It's a whole big. And Jarvis don't mess everybody up. That's why King shook his head on the stand. If she had a phone, Jarvis came out there to that car and gave that girl his phone. And they knew she supposed to have. They knew allegedly that she supposed to have King phone, not King, but what the boy named Jarvis phone. Oh, see, that couldn't have been the phone he was telling King to get. Wow. Oh, see, that could have been the phone he was telling King to get. And y'all know kids, even if they, it's, oh, wow. But they, King said she had a phone. So service on if they don't put it in their pocket. I'm going to tell you something. They got the phone that Jarvis had. They beat Jarvis to the phone. The detective beat Jarvis to his own phone. That he told King to get out the car. They already know she was with Jarvis. Yeah, Sharita. They knew he was. They already knew this, y'all. Y'all don't. Let me tell you something. Thank you. They know everything, y'all. She not supposed to have nothing supposed to have happened to Naziah. To say she run away, that's the trick the mama. All man, this thing right here. King King couldn't find the phone because it wasn't in there. They already took the phone out while the girl was at the hospital. See, these kind of people like this, I don't hang with them because I already know what. That only thing I can tell you is I wish I can talk like I want to, but we can't talk like we want to. See, these these D fiends, DROG folks. Oh yeah, yeah, that's mixed up in this. And I'm gonna tell you something. It's a lot of people run them kind of houses. That's why you said that's why they want to wait a day to report it just sick. I'm gonna tell y'all something. That second house, allegedly, is what they run in that house. Somebody rolling out them houses. Somebody rolling out there. Somebody rolling somewhere, y'all. How in the world? Well, I'm gonna have two houses for them. I gotta pay taxes on them. Boy, I can't wait. This lady right here, she found a lot inside that shop. Y'all need to go back and listen to the beginning of it. She found too much in that shop. She found too much everywhere. See, Jarvis thought he was, see what they did, what she did. Sharita, that's why they never went up to the shop. Thank you. Because if the grandma really was riding around looking for her, she would have seen Nazaria at the shop, in the gas station, and walking. How about that? How about that, Sharita? And walking, because that's all she did, walking. She should have seen her on Hopper walking. Man, they did that girl wrong. They did that. And King make me sick. King make me sick. King make me sick. King make me sick. He know what's going on. Because he been around that man all these years, y'all. Y'all know how game go. You know good and well it ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you something, allegedly. His sister know what's going on. And the boy who tried to threaten, and the brother who tried to threaten Mark D. And he threatened Mark D and told Mark D he don't know. He talking about my brother was locked up for a gunshot charge. It's being fooled. Somebody controlling the narrative, y'all. It's somebody big in this motherfucker controlling everything. And it's like it's a family love affair. Y'all might not know that song. It's a big circle. If y'all, Jarvis better not get in front of no grand jury and represent himself. It's gonna be shut down so quick. Did you guys listen to Brooklyn testimony? No, no. I know they had it on paper. He literally looked all the little girls to multiple shots, every baby in the family just about being tried by him. King said, understand that she had a phone. I know you keep saying that, ain't you, Red Baby? See, okay. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna do it like this. He said that you said King said understand she had that she had a phone. He said that when she got in the car, when I picked her up, she had the phone cause she was on the phone. I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna tell you something about that phone. Then she was on a tracker phone. They were keeping track on her. But you got to think about it. If Naziah had a phone, they would have tracked her. If Naziah had a phone, they tracked her. I think she had Jarvis' phone. See, Jarvis think he slid. Jarvis didn't leave, like you said, Red Baby. Yes, it was some trend. Yeah. Let me see. She probably did go home that night. You know what? Sharita? I said that on one of my videos. I believe he took her home. The basement is a big part. They got two houses. See, we don't know what kind of houses that they run in the second house because y'all can't do that stuff what y'all doing in my house because I have adopted kids. So y'all could use the other house to do what y'all want to do. See, so show did Jarvis play a role in this too. And Jarvis take that stand, he gonna lock everybody up. He gonna lock the whole circuit, whole family tree up. When they what if Naziah? Let me see. What if the Naziah got off the school bus, went home and got that phone, then seen Jarvis when she was walking? See, when Naziah got off that school bus, that's what I don't understand either, baby. When she got off that school bus, if she walked down barefoot, like if she walked down barefoot just like the camera said, she went past their house. Allegedly, she went past the house. What? Okay. What it got out and went home and got Jarvis? Was she? But now Neil said, "Sweetie, is he had her all day since 3:45 and never moved towards her house. Last stop was 7 miles. They said 7 miles in Burge. You're right. She mentioned it. And then y'all said them separate. And Shannon act like she had a text app. Shannon is the headquarter. That's why I be confused why people wanna play Shannon at the scene. It was the teach girl. At the, they asked her twice if she was with him at 2 She was with the he be around the other girl at 2 o'clock a.m. He be around the other girl who got the truck at 2 a.m. He leaves her house at 2 a.m. She went past the old house. They moved across the street, down the street. Show did. Bethel runs all the way to Hopper. Show do. Yeah. Woo! And that baby was just walking. She was just walking. Naziah was sick when she was walking. And she don't know nothing about no baby. She got to feed two, not one. She probably was snacking all day in school. Y'all know how them children that eat candy and stuff. And she just walked. She just walked. Cause ain't no when and the thing was, y'all, she wasn't supposed to be missing. She wasn't supposed to be missing. And I'm gonna tell you something that I put out a text message that Shannon had on there. Shannon was trying to throw Auntie Shannon was throwing y'all off a little bit. She said Naziah was there, right? She said Naziah here now. And the cousin, when she was talking to the cousin, cousin said, "Oh, she there?" Like what? See, y'all, I'm gonna tell you, you don't know, you don't know how people act when they on that stuff. I got to be careful what I say on YouTube. I can't say what I want to say. When these folk be, feeling good, they'll look at their phone. When they be feeling good, they be looking at their phone. They be doing a lot of stuff. Y'all, man, please. If she told her friends goodbye, Messiah knew something was about to happen that day. Exactly. Now, the black attorney asked her if she was sure he dropped her car off the next day at 8 a.m. and not 2 a.m. Show did. And she got smart and started shaking her head. She sure did. Shaking her head with him. So said no, he definitely came home at 8 show did, but she so dumb the map court proved they was together. I think she somebody don't know how to drive. Whoever drove his car, he Jarvis tried to hide a whole lot. I ain't never seen nothing like this before, y'all. In my life, this don't even sound like a Lifetime movie. This sound like the Chainsaw Massacre. It's too. Sharita said it's too far to walk. Thank you, Sharita. It's too far. And when they said they were coming from AutoZone, he went down Hopper. He know what he was doing. He know what he was doing. Do y'all know people can track your phone? When they give you a phone, they can track you. I wouldn't doubt it. Shannon had that boy phone track. Hopper in which is a block before Bedford. Don't. I saw that street. What is it, Devonshire? I saw it. Which is a block before Bedford. Right. It's a block before Bedford. You're right. Keep in mind, Barford and Bedford are two different. I just did a video on that, Neil. Upload on that. It probably on here now, and I don't know it. But it's on here. It's on here now. It should be on download. Y'all got to see it. Like he did some dudes. Dukes of Hazzard. Yeah. Before. Right. That's why I put the video out there, and I told y'all, Naziah keep taking me to Barford and Bedford. I keep doing it. I know it seems like I'm just keep on rewinding, but she's putting me there. They need to tell us all what Naziah phone was tracked it. And I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. That these people were giving false information like they were putting out there from the beginning. She wasn't no runaway from the beginning. But you have to say she run away to do what you need to do to her. To fix what you couldn't fix. You cross over out of, tried to even get, sure do. I looked at that map, Sharita, and I was tripping off that map too. I was tripping out that map. That's why I kept on bringing up Outer Street. And I kept on saying, oops, y'all, I'm sorry. I mean, said Barford. Man, but you know what? Sarita, you know what? I love to think. I love to figure stuff out. But you know what? I want to make sure y'all go back and let me see something. I'm gonna okay. I'm about to see is it upload. I put it out there for y'all early before I got ready to go to bed, and I didn't even see it. And it wasn't even download yet. Let me see is it out there now. Y'all need to go back and look and put what I see what I put. The reason why I do a lot of upload cause they don't want us to say a lot of stuff on him. That we got to talk. Y'all I be talking to the grown people and young people and stuff, cause y'all know how to, mamas know how to talk. There you go. It's out there. Go back. Okay, y'all need to go back and look at this. Y'all need to go and look at the Troy suspect Google history, and y'all need to go see was a was a crime committed in the Zaire Harris case. Y'all need to go look at them. They done. They ready. They some of y'all already don't look at it. Go look at it, y'all. Go look at it. But y'all, look, y'all. I gotta be out there to the voting thing to the school in the morning at 5. So I'm gonna leave out here at 4. So I'm gonna go and get off of here. Okay, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for communicating. Cause we gonna set it off on the left, y'all. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm out of here.